So Howler is now going to be an 8/5 with trample. No, wait, higher than that. It's like a 10/5. Yo, like that's not too bad though. Where's the Howler doubters in the chat? Like, where are they? Where were the Howler doubters at? What's up, friend, and welcome back to a new Aetherdrift standard video. And today we're going to have a look at the archetype that I personally was the most excited about, because I love a good Izza deck that has like pirate stuff in there and has like discard synergies. I thought this was in general just a very like unique kind of deck to be playing with. Izza discard. So of course I had to check it out, and a lot of the cards from Aetherdrift that this deck gained seemed incredibly strong. On top of already like existing cards within standard that are powerful too, and already have that like discard synergy built within them, like Fear of Missing Out, Inti, Kiora. So let's have a look at what we're working with here. So one of the most important new cards from Aetherdrift that just beautifully synergizes with the deck is Marauding Mako. This is a 1-mana 1/1 Shark Pirate. Whenever you discard one or more cards, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. We also have the Scrunching Skyray. I wasn't too convinced on this card, but I feel like I need to just jam a lot more games to see whether or not it works. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the Scrunching Skyray. This is a 2-mana 1/2. Whenever you discard one or more cards, you put that many 1/1 counters on this creature with a cycling cost of 2. So it's basically a Marauding Mako with flying. It's kind of how you're supposed to look at it. More payoff for the discard stuff is the Monument to Endurance. This is a 3-mana artifact. Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn, draw a card, create a treasure token, or each opponent loses their life. I gotta be real with you, I don't know if this card is exactly right within this deck. I feel like this deck is too aggressive to really take advantage of Monument to Endurance. I think Monument to Endurance is correct though. I do think that there's maybe like an Artist Talent deck that can be made that's a little bit more control leaning, that really tries to take advantage of the Monument. Or maybe in like a Dimir like discard deck, which is also something I really wanted to build, but I ran out of time on early access, so stay tuned for that when the set drops on Arena. You know, definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But I felt like in here, it might have been a little bit too slow sometimes. Like if I'm playing an Artist Talent deck and I can also afford to play cards like Brass's Tunnel Grinder, which are a little bit slower, and I combine that with some like good removal spells, I can really take advantage of the Monument and it can just become like a win con. But you know, I still feel like a few copies in this deck are fine, but I don't think it's super optimized for the Monument. I think you can go crazier with this card. Now, a card that I do feel like the deck really synergizes with is the Gastel's Thrillroller, 3-mana 4/2 vehicle with haste. Now, people were, you know, making fun of me for putting this on my 10 most important cards list during my Aetherdrift like preview thingy that I shoved on the channel, but this card overperformed every game that I played it in. When it enters, it becomes a creature until the end of turn, so it becomes a 4/2 with trample and haste, crew cost of 2, and you can discard a card to return it from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finale counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. So not only does it make a good discard target to like Fear of Missing Out, Inti, Malcolm, whatever you're using, Kiora, and you can just bring it back out for 3 mana by discarding something else, getting all those discard triggers going, and a 4/2 with haste. The synergy goes even further than that because trample is pretty relevant in this deck, because we have Captain Howler also in here. When you discard one or more cards, target creature gets +2/+0 until the end of turn for each card discarded this way. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. Captain Howler is actually super playable. 4-mana 5/4. I like the ward cost is also great because it like does a really good job protecting it. But Captain Howler in a way is card advantage for you. If you've discarded multiple cards that turn, it grows something huge. And especially because we are working with Inti that gives trample, or like the Thrillroller that also has trample. Those all make great targets to like just make something incredibly powerful, and you can draw a card off of it. And then we haven't even considered the synergy with Fear of Missing Out yet, because if, you know, whatever you target with Howler, if you also target that with Fear of Missing Out with Delirium, you don't draw 1 card, you draw 2 cards. And of course that creature is supposed to be massive anyways, because sometimes it gets +4, +6, and Captain Howler can just absolutely like pop off. So, and in general, it's a 4-mana 5/4 with a good ward cost. Like, how's that not playable at the top end, you know? I know Curiosity exists, but this card just works a little bit better within the archetype itself, I think. So I'm a fan of Captain Howler. Yeah, outside of that, the other thing about the Monument that I kind of forgot to say is why I still think it works is because we're being respectful of it. So both Malcolm and Inti are cards that, you know, can curve out into the monument. So Malcolm upon dealing combat damage, you get to draw a card and discard a card. Inti upon attacking, you get to do that. So that means if you play a Malcolm or an Inti on 2 and a monument on 3, you can immediately get the trigger of the monument, go into combat, which can either then draw your card, create a treasure, or make your opponent lose 3 life. So I really like that for that reason. Outside of that, like, there's a lot of potential within this deck list. One of the bigger concerns I do feel is that when you're in Izzet colors, you know, your removal is a little bit limited. That's always going to be the case. Like, you don't have fantastic spot removal. You're not really capable of removing enchantments that well. So that's a little bit of a limitation there, but this is early access. We're playing best of 1. In best of 3, we're going to be able to have access to a lot more counter spells if that's what we need, right? So I think this deck actually improves when you give it access to a sideboard. Like game 1, you can go in on being aggressive. Game 2, you can go a little bit more like interactive if you need to do that to shut your opponent down. So I have high hopes for this in best of 3. Don't think this is the most like optimized version of the deck, but I think it's close. It showcases a lot of new cards, and I hope you enjoy watching it because I enjoyed playing with it. So let's get into the gameplay right now. If you want to see all the games, you can check that out over on my VOD channel, Ashlizzlle VODs, where I basically have the entirety of the Aetherdrift early access on there. So hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially don't forget to subscribe because once Aetherdrift drops, we'll be brewing every single day, just like we did with all the previous sets, and showing you what the best of the best is from the new set. So let's get started here with Izzet Discard. I'll keep it, man. I'll keep it. This doesn't look too bad. I don't know. I want to have some serious games with the deck so I can really cross it off as a failure, because I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is. It's like, I'm sorry, I just don't think it is. Like, we're actually going to get a good curve right now. This is actually like the first game that I'm thinking, like, okay, we can actually stand a chance here. Kind of want to get the Captain Howler, not gonna lie. Draw a card. Look how beautiful that works with Inti though. This is the curve that I'm looking for, like immediate monument value. Discard is kind of dead right now. Fearless Swashbuckler. You can also do like a Monument plus Artist Talent pile and just go more like Phoenixy. Where Monument becomes a win con. Damn, that sucked. And it's gone. And that's not what I need. Just gonna go remove some things. Are there new cats? Yeah, Basri is in there now. It's like a 1-drop like cat lord. It's kind of weird, but yeah, we got Basri. Okay. They just really want cats to be a thing. And whatever this is. Target creature gains double strike until the end of turn, and when you have max speed, okay. Aristocrats went well, yeah. Come on now. So we discard Howler, we get value, +2 here. Is Arena... Is the client dead again? Okay, I was about to say, why can I not play Inti? Thought it was dead for a second again. So we draw a card of the Siren. Okay. Also, Captain Howler plus Fear of Missing Out synergy, by the way. Like, it must be said. Howler and Fear synergy, really fucking cool. Very nice. Love to see it. Big fan. Because you can get dealt 2 cards out of it. If the creature that you target with Howler is also hit by Fear of Missing Out, you can draw like 2 cards of that. Maybe even more. Reason FOMO is cool, like, yeah. I mean, that should be GG's. We're gonna target. Let's do, like, we can target Howler and then Inti. I truly, I cannot believe I'm saying that, but I truly believe that Captain Howler is a playable card, though. It's actually, it does everything you need. Like, it's card advantage, it's bumping up your team, it's payoff, it's a 5/4 that's like protected, it's got good stats, good word cost. It's kind of a banger. No Mako, once again, like this shark is shy as fuck, but it's okay. Yeah, and that's all. Thank you for the sub, appreciate it. This is the shyest shark the world has ever seen. Mako, it would have been so nice if you were here as a 1-drop. But we're gonna rip it off the top. You ready? We're gonna rip it off the top. GG easy. Oh my god, if you're telling me my opponent has the turn 1 Mako and we are out here like fighting for our fucking lives to get this card on turn 1. I swear, like every time. Every time, dude. Oh, okay. Like, okay. Maybe now we're cooking. You shy little shark. Arena's a cruel mistress. Yeah, it really is. It's a very cruel mistress. But like in a good way? No. No, it's dark-sided. It's dark-sided. Set up my good friend, the marauding Mako. Hello, homie. Wanna live in a dream? Yeah, I'm just gonna get jealous. It's okay. We'll do all right. I know the deck is good because it works out for my opponents. I know it's good because it works for them. Here are the homies. But I mean, losing a coin flip here is also pretty rough, honestly. Plus torch, really? Fucking tragic. Like, I know the deck works, because look at my opponents just absolutely thriving with the deck. We have that potential too. We play every card in my opponent... No, not Kitesail Larcenist, but we're playing every card in my opponent's playing too. Just don't know why we're not capable of drawing like that. I'll still win this though. I can hit a land to get rid of the Malcolm. My opponent's pretty shut down. Sweet. Give it to our good friend the Mako. Look at homie growing though. Like homie's getting there. He might be able to do shit. Yeah, we'll just get rid of Malcolm here. I'll get rid of my opponent's Mako, but If we can just set up like a massive tunnel grinder and grow this Mako like crazy, plus give it trample, like that'd be pretty dope. We also still have Gasol Thrillroller, discard something, get the triggers, put a 4/2 with haste in play and trample. I'm saying, like, one of my most controversial takes on this damn set is that Thrillroller is actually a good card. I feel like everybody's sleeping on it. I stand by it, though. I feel like everybody's sleeping on this card. If Kroki says it's unplayable, then it's like going to be the next like tier 1 tier 1 card. Just kidding. Well, just kidding, sort of, kind of. Oh, Tunnel Grinder too. What do I need in the graveyard to... I don't even think it's in a deck that cares about vehicles. It's in a deck that cares about discarding or cares about delirium value or anything of the sort. Yeah, that's like I said, it's my prediction that it's actually a really good card. So if I go Torch, get rid of the crewmate. If we go Thrillroller. Trying to figure out if there's a way for me to get to Delirium. Instant creature artifact. If I discard this land. Then Tunnel Grinder. Hold on, we need to do the math. This Thrillroller has an attack. Yeah, I don't know if I can get to Delirium, but I do want to play the Thrill, though. Trigger, Mako to 5. This we can give it... I think it still is the way to go. If I then discard Tunnel Grinder, but then you've already attacked with Delirium. So this could go to 5, this could go to 5, that's 10. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. Just not sure if an attack with everything gets you there. I don't think I have enough time to think about that. Yeah, I mean, this is at least a forced block on something. I was thinking if I didn't have enough time to consider if I could afford to swing with everything. If my opponent cheaped out on like a block, if that would be still getting me there. I don't think so. Okay, just getting rid of the flyer here. Let's see. Fear of missing out? Sky Ray. That's a cycle. It's better than hitting a land, I guess, so... The monument's kind of gonna pop off here, though. Like, you discard your hand, you get 3... or you get 2 of the triggers. We'll see. Is that back on the menu? Yeah. Maybe. Anyways, I will find a way so that people are going to put respect on the Gestel Thrillroller. It's my job. Card's the real deal. I mean, I think that that discard deck is just so appealing because it's legitimately just so much fun. And such a unique archetype. It's just like, what more could you possibly want, right? Alright, let's just go into our regular playlist here for a little bit. Okay. Plus a torch again. My homie. Shork. I'm pretty sure my opponent just has like a torch up though. We'll see. I'm pretty sure. But then you have to sacrifice your monument. This is a cool art too though on this thing. Looks fire. Yeah. All right. Adapt shows the piss border one. Oh shit. That's not good. So Mako or Howler gives +2/+0 until the end of turn for each card discarded this way. Okay, so we could give it +4. Thrill Disrespect, I know. I mean, Inti is the way to give everything trample, but yeah, Thrillroller does have trample already, so... Monument. So I can play Kiora, hold full control. Can I not? And then target the Thrill Seeker. How many torches have there been on my opponent's side? 3 of them already? It's Mako. Alright, homie. So then Howler buffs up Thrill Seeker. Or Thrillroller. Look at, like, I put some respect on it though. Yeah, trample doesn't really matter. Monster's Rage gives trample to things. What the fuck are you talking about? Just gonna swing. Those are people's, like, you know, counter arguments to me saying Thrillroller is good. It's like, Monster's Rage gives it though. Bestie? What are you talking about? Yeah, but I kind of want to play my Monument to Endurance though, kinda. Did we do it? Octopus? Good game. Alright, Thrillroller Mirror Breaker. You heard it here first. Because I think it's fun. I think it's fun to like shove decks together. Yo, are we the God's Chosen one? Are we God's Chosen discard player? Pause. You haven't able to stream? Yeah, I might just have to do that for this like event because I might just have to do that for this event, honestly. Obviously, like when a sideboard comes in play, things are going to be a little different. Yo, the value, baby. Sheesh. Cooking it. I would have actually liked playing that. It's okay. Yay! Oh my god, we finally did it. Mako and Inti. Okay. It's gone. Rip. Lasted for about a second. Most fun while it did, huh? We were so happy. Yeah, we were so happy. Little did we know. It's all gonna go down. I'll just create a treasure so I can guarantee Captain Howler, I guess. Yo! Get your ass over here. Value. Every time we had Mako, they just had removal. Ah, shit. I'm afraid so. Don't touch Mako, man. Is this Grixis control or something? Oh, I think it's the Gear Hulk deck. I do still want to make that too. I mean, obviously, like, the Gear Hulk deck's a little bit of a meme, but it could be fun. I'm sure my opponent's gonna do it on curve. Oh, not yet. I don't know what that is. Yo, Mako? Draw? Okay, the sharks really like us now. Get in there for not getting board wiped. Yo, what? They're ready? Oh, is this some weird combo? Oh, I don't know. I think Inti just wins. Wait, they're ready? Okay. Ah, sorry, Captain Howler. Yo, these triggers? Sheesh. Looks like a combo. I thought it was Gear Hulk combo is what I thought. I think that's also why they played the ready, because if you mill or if you shove your Gear Hulk in a graveyard, you can bring it back out, I think. Mako on 1, finally. I think the slower you go with this deck, the worse things become for you, though. We're on the draw. What does that do? Mainland doesn't help. Get rid of the Thrillroller. Go on. Okay. Yeah, I've also considered like pizza and stuff to vibe with. I wish I could hold this up, but I'm on the draw, so I can't. Overship representation, we love to see it. Okay. Is Brass's Tunnel Grinder too slow? I think for what I'm trying to, like, the speed that I'm trying to achieve with this deck, yeah, but... Yo. I got a trade, I fear. If this is even a trade, I don't know if there's like a rage or something. Alright, time for big guy. Howler! You can also lean more into like pirate synergy with this deck, but... Sure how I feel about that. Still have torches in here, right? I do. 3 torches. Be nice to hit the overship with. What does that do? Oh, that's the Verge. Looks really weird. It looks like an artifact land. Why does it look like that? Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna pump up Fear of Missing Out. So close to actually being able to like Delirium with Captain Howler, but that's okay. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of things. Ah, Kiora now? I mean, we can go Kiora, I guess, but it doesn't feel great here. Bye, homies. Howler value, crazy good, but I wish. Wish Kiora was a card in hand. Oh well. Been dope. Draw a lot of cards at Howler. I can technically like copy Mockingbird. Chandra now. You may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card if you draw a card. Chandra looks so underwhelming. Like I'm sorry. Sorry, girl boss, but I'm not feeling Chandra at all. I don't think it's a good card. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm planning on winning this. Somehow. Is it just Thrillroller, discard? I think I can find a way to win this. With Fear of Missing Out and Howler. So I'm just gonna pump up Howler as much as I can. This turn's about to go crazy. Yo, I would love to play that. Mockingbird feeling a little awkward here. But I mean, I think we just have this already. So we're gonna swing everything face. Then fear of missing out, we're gonna use Howler. Then we're gonna go... Octopus is fine. Inti, discard Mockingbird, trigger Howler again. So Howler is now going to be an 8/5 with trample. No, wait, higher than that. It's like a 10/5 with trample that can attack twice and also draws us four cards. Is that right? Or no, draws us 2 cards. Yo, like that's not too bad though. Where's the Howler doubters in the chat? Like, where are they? Where were the Howler doubters at?